Welcome to Buddhist Mindfulness, a channel dedicated to unraveling the spiritual layers of life while connecting ancient wisdom to modern living. Today, we explore a fascinating topic that bridges spirituality, nature, and prosperity. 9 animals suddenly entering your home mean you're about to get rich. Don't chase them away. This subject isn't just about folklore or superstition. It's a compelling reminder of the interconnectedness between humans and nature, thus resonating with Buddhist principles of mindfulness and harmony. Imagine you're sitting at home and a stray dog wanders in, or bees decide to build a hive nearby. Instead of panicking, consider this. Could these occurrences be nature's way of signaling abundance and blessings? Let's dive deeper into this captivating narrative and uncover the stories, symbols, and spiritual lessons behind these animal visitations. Number 1, the golden toad. The golden toad, a rare and majestic creature, is revered in many cultures as a harbinger of wealth and prosperity. Its striking appearance and the myths surrounding it have made it a powerful symbol in various traditions. Folklore suggests that when a golden toad enters your home, it's as if the universe itself is granting you a golden opportunity. This belief spans across different societies, where the golden toad is often associated with divine intervention or celestial blessings. In Chinese culture, the golden toad is closely linked to feng shui. The mythical three-legged toad, known as Jin Chan, or the money toad, is a common figure in homes and businesses. It is believed to bring monetary gains and avert misfortunes. According to legend, Jin Chan appears during the full moon near households destined to receive great wealth. Often depicted with a coin in its mouth, the golden toad symbolizes the endless flow of fortune. Similarly, in some African tribes, the golden toad is considered a rainmaker, calling forth abundant harvests and fertile lands. Its rare sightings are celebrated with rituals aimed at invoking prosperity. Even in modern interpretations, the golden toad remains a metaphor for seizing opportunities. Writers and artists have immortalized it as a symbol of hidden treasures, waiting to be discovered by those with the foresight and courage to act. The allure of the golden toad lies in its blend of natural wonder and spiritual mystique, encouraging us to remain open to life's unexpected blessings. A farmer in Southeast Asia recounted an extraordinary experience where a golden toad appeared on his land during a time of great hardship. The farmer, struggling with a financial crisis due to prolonged droughts, was on the verge of abandoning his farm. One evening, while inspecting his parched fields, he spotted a shimmering golden toad resting by a rock. Initially dismissing it as an unusual sight, he later remembered local tales that spoke of golden toads heralding good fortune. Inspired by this encounter, the farmer decided to dig deeper into his land, motivated by an unexplainable sense of hope. Within weeks, he discovered a natural spring hidden beneath the surface. This newfound water source not only saved his crops, but also turned his barren land into a flourishing haven. The spring attracted neighboring farmers, leading to collaborative efforts that boosted the community's prosperity. To this day, the farmer credits his turnaround to the golden toad's mystical appearance, a tale that continues to inspire others in his village. Similar accounts have been recorded worldwide, where golden toads or their likenesses seem to appear during pivotal moments. While skeptics may dismiss these stories as coincidences, believers argue that the golden toad serves as a reminder to stay vigilant and receptive to opportunities that might otherwise go unnoticed. The golden toad, both as a mythical figure and a real creature, offers profound lessons in mindfulness. Its elusive nature symbolizes the importance of patience, as those who seek it often embark on long and arduous journeys. This mirrors the path to success in life, where perseverance and diligence play critical roles. The golden toad's rarity teaches us to value the unique opportunities we encounter, urging us not to take them for granted. Moreover, the golden toad exemplifies adaptability. Found in challenging environments, it thrives by blending into its surroundings and seizing moments of advantage. This characteristic resonates with the principles of mindfulness, where awareness and presence enable us to navigate life's complexities with grace. By embodying the golden toad's resilience, we learn to embrace challenges as stepping stones rather than obstacles. Practicing mindfulness involves being attuned to the present moment, much like observing the subtle movements of a golden toad in the wild. It requires us to slow down, pay attention, and appreciate the small yet significant details of our environment. This mindful approach not only enhances our ability to recognize opportunities, but also enriches our overall experience of life. In a broader sense, the golden toad's symbolic meaning reminds us to maintain an optimistic outlook. Just as the farmer's faith led to his remarkable discovery, cultivating a positive mindset can transform adversities into opportunities. The golden toad's legacy teaches us that while luck may play a role in our lives, it is our determination and awareness that ultimately shape our destiny. The golden toad's story is a timeless narrative of hope, resilience, and the power of belief. Whether encountered in folklore or real-life anecdotes, it continues to inspire generations to persevere, adapt, and seize the golden opportunities that life offers. Number 2. Dogs are universally celebrated as loyal protectors. Their presence has transcended mere companionship, embedding itself in cultural and spiritual narratives across the world. In many traditions, dogs are seen as guardians of the soul, protectors of homes, and loyal friends who stand by us through thick and thin. In spiritual terms, their unexpected presence signifies forthcoming joy, security, and financial stability. This belief is rooted in the deep bond humans share with dogs. For centuries, they have been by our side, herding livestock, guarding households, and offering unconditional love. Their ability to sense danger and their unwavering loyalty have made them symbols of protection and trust. In ancient Egyptian mythology, Anubis, the jackal-headed deity, served as the protector of the dead and a guide to the afterlife. Similarly, in Hinduism, the god Bhairav is often depicted with a loyal dog as his companion, symbolizing vigilance and unwavering devotion. Across cultures, the dog's role transcends the material realm, extending into the spiritual, where their presence is often seen as a harbinger of positive change and protection. Consider the tale of a struggling artist named Mia. Mia had always dreamt of showcasing her art to the world, but her efforts seemed to go unnoticed. One rainy evening, she found a stray dog shivering on her doorstep. Despite her financial struggles, she took the dog in, naming him Lucky. The bond they formed was immediate and profound. Shortly after adopting Lucky, Mia's life began to change. Inspired by her new companion, she started painting scenes that captured the depth of their connection. One of her pieces, a portrait of Lucky under a starry sky, caught the eye of a local gallery owner. This chance encounter led to her first art exhibition, which was met with critical acclaim. Over time, Mia's career flourished, and she credited her success to the serendipity of finding Lucky. For her, Lucky was more than a pet. He was a spiritual guide who brought joy, stability, and purpose into her life. The presence of dogs in our lives resonates deeply with Buddhist teachings. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of compassion, generosity, and mindfulness, qualities that dogs naturally embody. Their loyalty and unconditional love remind us of the value of cultivating trust and kindness in our relationships. One core principle in Buddhism is the practice of metta, loving kindness. Dogs exemplify this through their ability to love without expectation. They teach us to let go of judgment and embrace the present moment. When a dog wags its tail in excitement or curls up beside us for comfort, it demonstrates pure, unadulterated affection, a reminder of the joy found in selfless acts. Another Buddhist teaching is the concept of karma, the idea that our actions, whether good or bad, have consequences. By caring for a dog, we engage in acts of kindness that contribute to positive karma. This cycle of giving and receiving creates a harmonious balance, fostering happiness and inner peace. The loyalty of dogs also reflects the Buddhist ideal of sangha, community. They show us how to be present for others, to offer support and companionship without expecting anything in return. In a world often driven by self-interest, dogs remind us of the value of altruism and the profound impact it can have on our spiritual journey. Beyond their spiritual significance, dogs are symbols of resilience and hope. Their ability to overcome adversity and remain steadfast in their devotion inspires us to persevere in the face of challenges. Stories of rescue dogs finding new homes or stray dogs forming unbreakable bonds with their human companions illustrate this beautifully. For instance, consider the story of a dog named Max who was rescued from a dire situation. Despite his traumatic past, Max displayed unwavering trust in his new family. His journey of healing and the joy he brought to his adopters served as a powerful reminder of the resilience of the spirit. For his new family, Max became a beacon of hope, encouraging them to face their own struggles with courage and optimism. In various cultures, dogs are seen as messengers, protectors, and spiritual guides. In Native American traditions, dogs are often viewed as guides to the afterlife, helping souls navigate the journey beyond. Similarly, in Celtic folklore, dogs were revered as guardians and protectors of sacred sites. In modern Japan, the story of Hachiko, the loyal Akita who waited for his deceased owner at a train station for nearly a decade, has become a symbol of unwavering loyalty and love. This tale highlights the deep emotional and spiritual connection between humans and dogs, transcending time and space. In Chinese culture, the year of the dog in the zodiac represents traits such as loyalty, honesty, and hard work. Those born in this year are believed to embody these qualities, mirroring the characteristics of the animal itself. Dogs teach us invaluable lessons about life and spirituality. Their ability to live in the moment reminds us to appreciate the present rather than dwell on the past or worry about the future. Their loyalty encourages us to build trust and nurture relationships. Most importantly, their unconditional love inspires us to approach the world with kindness and compassion. By observing and interacting with dogs, we can learn to embody these qualities in our own lives. Whether through small acts of kindness or by simply being present for those around us, we can honor the lessons they teach us and apply them to our spiritual journey. Dogs, as spiritual guardians, hold a unique place in our lives. Their presence offers not only companionship, but also profound spiritual insights. Through their loyalty, resilience, and unconditional love, they inspire us to be better versions of ourselves. By embracing the lessons they teach, we can cultivate a life filled with joy, security, and compassion. Number 3, snakes. Snakes evoke a wide range of emotions across cultures. For many, their sudden and often unexpected appearance can instill a sense of fear or unease. This reaction likely stems from an evolutionary instinct, as some snakes are venomous and pose a genuine threat. Yet, despite this fear, snakes hold a place of reverence in various traditions and belief systems. They are seen as powerful symbols of spiritual strength, protection, and wisdom. In Hindu mythology, for instance, snakes are associated with Lord Shiva, who wears a cobra around his neck as a representation of his mastery over fear and death. Similarly, in ancient Greek culture, the Ouroboros, a snake eating its own tail, symbolizes eternity and the cyclical nature of life and death. In Native American traditions, snakes are often viewed as creatures of great healing power. Their ability to shed their skin represents renewal and transformation, mirroring the cycles of nature and human life. These dual interpretations, fear and reverence, highlight the complex relationship humans have with snakes. They remind us of our primal instincts while also urging us to explore deeper spiritual and symbolic meanings. The transformative power of snakes is not just a metaphor. It manifests in real-life stories that inspire and challenge us. One such story comes from India, where a man shared an extraordinary encounter with a snake that changed the trajectory of his life. He recounted how, during a period of intense personal and professional struggle, a snake entered his home. Initially terrified, he took it as an ominous sign. However, upon deeper reflection, he interpreted the event as a call to reevaluate his life's direction. This encounter coincided with a moment of clarity about his career path, prompting him to leave a stagnant job and pursue his true passion. The result? Immense success and fulfillment in a field he had long neglected. Such stories highlight the snake's role as a catalyst for change. Its appearance, often unexpected and unsettling, forces individuals to confront their fears and reassess their priorities. In this way, the snake becomes a symbol of transformation, urging us to shed the old and embrace the new. This transformative symbolism is also evident in cultural practices, such as the use of snake imagery in rituals and ceremonies aimed at personal growth and renewal. The symbolism of snakes aligns closely with Buddhist teachings on transformation and spiritual growth. In Buddhism, the snake's ability to shed its skin is often likened to the process of shedding old habits, attachments, and ignorance. This act of renewal is a core tenet of the Buddhist path, which emphasizes continuous self-improvement and the pursuit of enlightenment. A famous Buddhist story involves Mukalinda, the serpent king, who protected the Buddha during a period of intense meditation. According to the legend, as the Buddha meditated under the Bodhi tree, a violent storm arose. Mukalinda emerged from his dwelling to shield the Buddha, coiling his body around him and spreading his hood to provide shelter. This act of protection symbolizes the snake's role as a guardian of spiritual truth and a guide on the path to enlightenment. The snake's transformative symbolism is further reflected in Buddhist meditation practices. Just as a snake sheds its skin, practitioners are encouraged to let go of their ego and attachments, embracing a state of mindfulness and inner peace. This process is not without challenges, as it requires confronting deeply ingrained fears and habits. However, the result is a profound sense of renewal and spiritual growth, akin to the snake emerging from its old skin. In contemporary society, the symbolism of snakes continues to resonate, albeit in different forms. They appear in literature, art, and popular culture as representations of transformation, danger, and mystery. For example, in J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series, the serpent is both a symbol of Slytherin House's cunning and resourcefulness and a manifestation of dark forces through characters like Nagini. This duality mirrors the snake's traditional symbolism, oscillating between fear and reverence. Snakes also play a role in modern psychology, particularly in discussions about personal growth and overcoming fears. The concept of shedding one's skin is often used as a metaphor for letting go of past traumas or outdated beliefs. Therapists and motivational speakers frequently draw on the snake's transformative power to inspire clients and audiences to embrace change and renewal. While snakes hold deep symbolic meaning, they also face significant challenges in the modern world. Habitat destruction, climate change, and human-wildlife conflict have led to declining snake populations in many regions. This decline not only threatens ecological balance, as snakes play a crucial role in controlling pest populations, but also diminishes the cultural and symbolic value they hold. Efforts to conserve snake populations often involve education and awareness campaigns aimed at reducing fear and promoting coexistence. By understanding the ecological importance of snakes and their symbolic role in various cultures, we can foster a more harmonious relationship with these fascinating creatures. Snakes, with their dual symbolism and transformative power, invite us to explore the depths of our fears and aspirations. They challenge us to confront the unknown, shed what no longer serves us, and embrace growth and renewal. Whether through cultural traditions, personal stories, or spiritual practices, snakes continue to inspire and guide us on our journey of self-discovery and transformation. Number 4, white doves. White doves have long been regarded as symbols of purity, peace, and harmony, transcending cultural and religious boundaries. Their gentle presence and serene demeanor evoke feelings of calm and goodwill, making them a universal emblem of tranquility. The white dove's association with peace is deeply rooted in history and mythology, often appearing in stories and rituals as messengers of hope and reconciliation. Their visit to your home, therefore, is often interpreted as a sign of good fortune, familial peace, and a reminder of the interconnectedness of all beings. The presence of a white dove can have a profound emotional impact, bringing comfort and solace to those who encounter them. For instance, a grieving family once reported that a white dove appeared during a memorial service for a loved one. The unexpected visit of the dove brought a profound sense of peace, as if nature itself was offering its condolences. This moment of connection with the natural world served as a poignant reminder of the cycle of life and death and the enduring presence of love and memory. Such encounters are not uncommon. Many people share similar stories of white doves appearing during significant moments, lending a sense of hope and reassurance during challenging times. The symbolic power of the white dove extends beyond individual experiences, often playing a role in collective ceremonies and events. At international peace conferences, for example, releasing white doves has become a tradition, signifying the hope for unity and understanding among nations. This practice underscores the universal desire for harmony and the role that symbolism plays in inspiring collective action. From a Buddhist perspective, white doves serve as gentle reminders to cultivate mindfulness and maintain peace within ourselves and our surroundings. In Buddhism, the principle of inner peace is foundational to fostering harmonious relationships and a balanced life. The white dove, with its calm and unhurried movements, symbolizes the stillness and clarity that come from practicing mindfulness. Observing a dove can inspire individuals to reflect on their inner state, encouraging a shift towards serenity and acceptance. In addition to their spiritual significance, white doves also carry practical lessons for daily life. Their cooperative behavior and strong pair bonds offer insights into the importance of collaboration and loyalty in building meaningful relationships. For instance, doves are known for their monogamous partnerships and shared responsibilities in raising their young, a natural demonstration of equality and teamwork. These behaviors can inspire us to approach our relationships with similar dedication and care, fostering environments of trust and mutual support. Moreover, the presence of white doves in urban and rural settings alike reminds us of the importance of coexistence with nature. Their ability to thrive in various environments highlights the value of adaptability and resilience. For city dwellers, seeing a dove perched on a windowsill or foraging in a park can serve as a gentle prompt to reconnect with nature, even amidst the hustle and bustle of modern life. Across different cultures and religions, white doves hold a unique place of reverence. In Christianity, they are often associated with the Holy Spirit, symbolizing purity and divine guidance. Biblical stories frequently depict doves as messengers of God, as seen in the tale of Noah's Ark, where a dove brings back an olive branch as a sign of hope and renewal. This narrative has cemented the dove's role as a harbinger of peace and a reminder of humanity's enduring connection to the divine. In Islamic traditions, white doves are considered sacred creatures, embodying innocence and the pursuit of peace. Similarly, in Hinduism, the dove represents the soul and its journey towards enlightenment, signifying liberation and spiritual awakening. These diverse interpretations underscore the universal appeal of white doves as symbols of higher ideals and aspirations. The image of the white dove has also found a prominent place in art and literature, serving as a metaphor for peace, love, and the human spirit. From ancient sculptures to contemporary paintings, artists have drawn inspiration from the dove's elegance and grace. In literature, poets and writers often use the dove as a symbol of hope and renewal, weaving its presence into narratives that explore themes of reconciliation and transformation. For example, Pablo Picasso's iconic artwork, Dove of Peace, has become a global symbol of anti-war movements and the quest for harmony. Similarly, in poetry, the dove frequently appears as a motif that embodies the fragile yet enduring nature of peace, reminding us of the effort required to nurture and sustain it. White doves, like all creatures, play a vital role in their ecosystems. As seed dispersers, they contribute to the health and regeneration of plant life, showcasing their ecological significance. Their presence in a habitat often indicates a balanced and thriving environment, as doves rely on a steady supply of food and safe nesting spaces. Protecting these birds and their habitats is, therefore, a step towards preserving biodiversity and fostering a harmonious coexistence with nature. The increasing urbanization of the modern world poses challenges to the survival of white doves and other wildlife. By creating bird-friendly spaces such as gardens with native plants and accessible water sources, individuals can support the well-being of these symbolic creatures. Such efforts not only benefit the doves, but also enrich human lives by bringing a touch of nature into our everyday surroundings. White doves are more than just birds. They are messengers of peace, symbols of hope, and reminders of the beauty and interconnectedness of life. Their presence, whether in moments of personal significance or as part of broader cultural rituals, has the power to inspire, comfort, and unite. By observing and cherishing these gentle creatures, we can draw valuable lessons for our own lives, embracing the principles of harmony, mindfulness, and resilience that they embody. In a world often marked by discord and division, the white dove stands as a timeless emblem of our shared longing for peace and understanding. Number 5, bats. Bats have long been misunderstood creatures. Often depicted in horror stories and movies as symbols of fear and darkness, they are, in reality, fascinating animals with significant roles in both ecological systems and cultural symbolism. In many cultures, including those in Asia, Bats are revered as symbols of longevity, prosperity, and good fortune. The Chinese word for bat is a homophone for blessing, fa, which has led to their association with happiness and prosperity. This duality of perception, fear versus reverence, makes bats unique and intriguing beings. Their choice to roost in your home may reflect more than just a search for shelter. In some traditions, their presence is seen as a sign that the environment is rich in positive energy. This belief stems from the notion that bats are highly sensitive to their surroundings and are naturally drawn to areas with balanced energies. Rather than fear them, perhaps we should see their presence as a message, a reminder of the interconnectedness of nature and humanity. Bats are not merely mystical symbols, they are ecological powerhouses. As primary pollinators and pest controllers, they play a pivotal role in maintaining biodiversity. A single bat can consume thousands of insects in one night, reducing the need for chemical pesticides and supporting agricultural productivity. Furthermore, fruit-eating bats are crucial for seed dispersal, ensuring the regeneration of forests and the propagation of various plant species. In Vietnam, bats hold a special spiritual and cultural significance. One family in a rural village noticed bats roosting in their attic. At first, they were concerned, associating the creatures with bad omens. However, over time, they observed positive changes in their lives. Their small family business began to thrive unexpectedly, and they started attributing this good fortune to the presence of the bats. Stories like these are not uncommon and highlight the deeply rooted belief in the spiritual blessings that bats can bring. From an ecological standpoint, the family's experience might be interpreted differently. Bats, through their droppings, guano, provide natural fertilizer that enhances soil fertility. Perhaps the bats' presence indirectly contributed to the family's success by enriching the surrounding environment, leading to better agricultural yields. This dual lens of viewing bats as ecological benefactors and spiritual messengers underscores their multifaceted importance. Despite their ecological and cultural significance, bats are often the subject of myths and misconceptions. They are wrongly believed to be aggressive or carriers of diseases. While it is true that some bats can transmit diseases like rabies, the risk to humans is minimal if proper precautions are taken. Most bats are harmless, and many species are even endangered due to habitat destruction and human activity. Education and awareness are crucial to changing these perceptions. For example, organizations around the world are working to conserve bat populations by creating bat-friendly environments and educating communities about their importance. Simple measures such as installing bat boxes or preserving natural roosting sites can go a long way in ensuring their survival. In Vietnam and other countries where bats are culturally significant, these conservation efforts can be tied to traditional beliefs. By framing bats as both spiritual symbols and ecological allies, communities may be more inclined to protect them. The story of the family, whose business flourished after bats roosted in their attic, serves as a powerful narrative for promoting coexistence. It demonstrates how understanding and embracing wildlife can lead to mutual benefits. As the global ecosystem faces challenges like climate change and deforestation, bats' roles become even more critical. Their contributions to pollination, pest control, and seed dispersal are irreplaceable. Protecting bats means protecting the intricate web of life that supports human survival. Furthermore, their cultural symbolism offers a unique avenue for fostering conservation. By leveraging the positive associations of bats in traditions and folklore, we can inspire communities to take active roles in their protection. Whether seen as ecological warriors or spiritual messengers, bats remind us of the delicate balance between nature and humanity, a balance we must strive to maintain for future generations. In conclusion, bats are far more than the shadowy figures of our nightmares. They are misunderstood messengers, ecological champions, and symbols of prosperity and longevity. Their presence in our lives, whether as spiritual blessings or vital components of ecosystems, calls for respect, understanding, and coexistence. Perhaps it is time we look beyond the myths and embrace the profound lessons these remarkable creatures have to offer. Number 6, turtles. Turtles have long been symbols of longevity, resilience, and stability across various cultures and mythologies. Their ancient lineage, dating back over 200 million years, reflects a remarkable ability to adapt and endure through time. Unlike many species that have come and gone, turtles have weathered environmental changes and mass extinction events, making them icons of survival. The symbolism of turtles extends beyond their biological resilience. In many cultures, turtles represent health, wisdom, and financial stability. Their slow, deliberate movements and sturdy shells evoke a sense of steadfastness and protection. In feng shui, for example, placing a turtle figurine in one's home or garden is believed to attract positive energy, ward off misfortune, and promote longevity. Turtles also serve as a metaphor for life's journey. Their methodical pace reminds us that success and fulfillment often come not through haste, but through steady, deliberate effort. Just as turtles navigate their environment with patience, we too can benefit from approaching challenges with calm determination. A poignant example of the turtle's symbolic power comes from Japan, where a retired couple experienced an unexpected turn of fortune. The couple, who had dedicated years to cultivating their garden as a sanctuary for peace and reflection, were surprised one morning to find a turtle wandering amidst their plants. They saw this as an auspicious sign, interpreting the turtle's arrival as a harbinger of stability and good fortune. Shortly after this encounter, they received unexpected financial support from a distant relative who had remembered their kindness from decades earlier. This windfall allowed them to secure their retirement and continue their peaceful lifestyle. The couple credited the turtle for bringing this positive energy into their lives, demonstrating how deeply cultural beliefs can influence our perceptions and experiences. This story illustrates the enduring belief in animals as omens or messengers. While skeptics may attribute such events to coincidence, the psychological impact of finding meaning in nature's signs cannot be understated. The turtle's presence offered hope and reassurance, which in turn may have influenced the couple's mindset and interactions, creating a ripple effect that culminated in their improved circumstances. The turtle's journey through life provides profound lessons for us. Its slow and steady pace, coupled with its protective shell, symbolizes the importance of mindfulness and self-care. In a world that often glorifies speed and constant activity, the turtle reminds us to embrace stillness and deliberate action. Buddhist teachings often emphasize mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in each moment. The turtle embodies this principle naturally, moving with purpose and awareness. By adopting a similar approach, we can cultivate resilience and stability in our own lives. Instead of rushing through tasks or striving for immediate gratification, we can focus on the present, ensuring that each step is thoughtful and intentional. Moreover, the turtle's shell serves as a reminder of the importance of boundaries and self-protection. Just as the turtle retreats into its shell when faced with danger, we too must recognize when to shield ourselves from harmful influences or take time to recharge. This balance between engagement and retreat is crucial for maintaining both mental and physical health. The turtle's long lifespan also teaches us about the value of perseverance. Many turtle species live for decades, with some individuals surpassing a century. This longevity is a testament to their ability to adapt and endure. In our own lives, setbacks and challenges are inevitable, but the turtle's example encourages us to remain steadfast and patient, trusting that persistence will lead to eventual success. In addition to personal growth, the turtle's symbolism extends to societal and environmental lessons. As creatures that often live in both land and aquatic environments, turtles remind us of the interconnectedness of ecosystems and the need to protect our planet. Their declining populations, due to habitat destruction and pollution, underscore the importance of sustainable living. By preserving the environments that turtles call home, we not only ensure their survival, but also contribute to the health of our planet. Finally, the turtle inspires us to embrace simplicity. Its life, free from unnecessary distractions, mirrors the ideals of minimalist living. By focusing on what truly matters and letting go of excess, we can find greater contentment and clarity. Turtles, with their rich symbolism and enduring presence, offer timeless wisdom for navigating life's complexities. Whether through their association with longevity, resilience, or mindfulness, they remind us to value patience, perseverance, and simplicity. The story of the retired couple in Japan serves as a heartwarming example of how these ancient creatures can inspire hope and gratitude, transforming our perception of the world around us. As we encounter challenges and strive for stability in our own lives, let us look to the turtle as a guide. By moving steadily and deliberately, cultivating mindfulness and embracing resilience, we can navigate life's journey with grace and wisdom, ensuring a path of fulfillment and peace. Number 7, butterflies. Butterflies epitomize beauty and change, serving as universal symbols of transformation. From the humble caterpillar, they undergo a complete metamorphosis into creatures of vibrant elegance, inspiring humans to embrace growth and adaptability. Their presence in your home, garden, or even in a fleeting moment outdoors can signal new beginnings and personal growth. Across cultures, butterflies are seen as harbingers of hope and renewal, encouraging individuals to trust the journey of life's transitions, no matter how uncertain they may seem. In Native American traditions, butterflies are believed to carry messages from the spirit world, symbolizing transformation and spiritual awakening. Similarly, in Japanese culture, they are often associated with the soul and are thought to bring good fortune when they appear. In Western traditions, butterflies often embody the idea of resurrection, symbolizing the soul's journey to a higher plane. These diverse interpretations highlight the butterfly's universal appeal as a symbol of profound change. For those who observe them, butterflies can be a reminder to remain open to life's endless possibilities. Their delicate yet determined flight serves as a metaphor for resilience, showing that even the most fragile among us can navigate through life's storms with grace. Stories of butterflies often weave into our lives in meaningful ways, offering inspiration and hope. Consider the tale of a young woman named Sarah, who was navigating a particularly challenging period in her life. After losing her job and struggling with self-doubt, Sarah felt trapped in a cycle of despair. One day, while sitting in her living room, she noticed a butterfly fluttering indoors. Its vibrant wings and persistent flight caught her attention, pulling her out of her negative thoughts. That simple moment sparked a shift in Sarah's perspective. She began to view her struggles as a necessary stage of transformation, much like the caterpillar's chrysalis phase. Motivated by this newfound perspective, Sarah started taking small steps toward her goals. She enrolled in an online course to upskill, reached out to old colleagues, and applied for new jobs with renewed determination. Months later, Sarah secured a position that aligned perfectly with her aspirations. Reflecting on her journey, she realized the butterfly's visit had been a turning point. It symbolized her own metamorphosis from self-doubt to self-confidence. Today, Sarah keeps a small butterfly charm on her desk as a reminder of that pivotal moment, a symbol of hope and resilience. In the spiritual realm, butterflies carry profound messages about life's transient nature. They embody impermanence, a core teaching in many spiritual traditions, especially Buddhism. According to Buddhist philosophy, everything in life is fleeting, and understanding this impermanence is key to finding inner peace. The butterfly's short yet vibrant existence reminds us to cherish every moment, knowing that life's beauty lies in its ephemeral nature. For many, encountering a butterfly is seen as a sign from the universe or a loved one who has passed on. It's as if these delicate creatures carry whispers of encouragement, urging us to stay present and embrace the now. In moments of doubt or sadness, a butterfly's appearance can feel like a gentle nudge from the cosmos, reminding us that transformation often comes after periods of stillness and struggle. Beyond personal meaning, butterflies also hold ecological significance, often acting as indicators of environmental health. Their presence signals a thriving ecosystem, reinforcing the idea that balance and harmony are essential in both nature and our lives. On a metaphysical level, the butterfly's journey from egg to larva, pupa, and finally adult mirrors the spiritual growth process where individuals shed old habits, embrace change, and emerge transformed. In literature and art, butterflies have been depicted as symbols of love, freedom, and the human soul. Poets often draw on their imagery to convey themes of transformation and the fleeting nature of life. Similarly, artists use butterflies to explore ideas of growth, rebirth, and the eternal cycle of life and death. These creative representations deepen our appreciation of the butterfly's symbolic power. Practical tips for inviting butterflies into your life. 1. Create a butterfly garden. Plant flowers like milkweed, zinnias, and lavender to attract butterflies to your outdoor space. These blooms provide nectar and create a welcoming habitat for these winged wonders. 2. Practice mindfulness. Use the sight of a butterfly as a cue to pause and reflect. Let it remind you to embrace the present moment and appreciate life's beauty. 3. Incorporate butterfly symbols. Decorate your living space with butterfly-themed art, jewelry, or decor to keep their transformative energy close. 4. Learn from their cycle. Reflect on the butterfly's life stages and find parallels in your own journey. Use their metamorphosis as a guide to navigate periods of change and growth. In conclusion, butterflies are more than just creatures of beauty. They are messengers of hope, symbols of transformation, and reminders of life's impermanence. By observing and learning from their journey, we can find inspiration to embrace our own transformations with grace and optimism. Number 8, rabbits. Rabbits have long been symbols of harmony, abundance, and fertility in various cultures around the world. Their presence in folklore, mythology, and even modern narratives often evokes feelings of joy, hope, and renewal. When rabbits appear unexpectedly, many believe it to be a gentle sign of forthcoming blessings, whether that be joyful news, the start of a meaningful relationship, or the arrival of prosperity. The symbolism of rabbits is rooted in their natural characteristics. As creatures of the dawn and dusk, they embody transition and new beginnings. Their ability to reproduce rapidly associates them with the cyclical nature of life and growth, making them enduring icons of fertility and abundance. In spiritual contexts, a rabbit's visit is seen as a whisper from the universe, a soft nudge encouraging individuals to remain open to positive changes. One compelling story about rabbits as omens involves a newlywed couple who lived in a small cottage surrounded by a lush, green meadow. Just days after moving in, the couple spotted a rabbit sitting quietly near their home. It appeared calm and unafraid, as though it had been waiting for them. Intrigued, the couple took the sighting as a positive sign, interpreting the rabbit's presence as a blessing on their new life together. Months later, the couple discovered they were expecting their first child. The connection between the rabbit and this joyful news deepened their belief in the rabbit's symbolic power. To them, the rabbit was not just a creature, but a harbinger of their growing family. This story is not uncommon, as many people worldwide share similar anecdotes, tying rabbit sightings to moments of change, love, and growth. Another account tells of a struggling artist who often visited a quiet forest to find inspiration. One morning, while painting in the woods, the artist noticed a rabbit hopping curiously close to her easel. Captivated by its gentle presence, she decided to incorporate the rabbit into her work. The painting, which depicted the rabbit as a central figure surrounded by vibrant flora, became one of her most celebrated pieces. She attributed the rabbit's appearance to a turning point in her creative journey, symbolizing renewal and the flourishing of her artistic career. The rabbit's quiet and observant nature offers practical lessons in mindfulness and balance, virtues essential for both personal and spiritual growth. Despite being small and vulnerable, rabbits thrive through their attentiveness and adaptability. Their ability to remain still and alert, even in the face of potential danger, reminds us to cultivate a sense of calm and awareness in our lives. Incorporating the rabbit's wisdom can take many forms. Practicing mindfulness, for example, allows individuals to stay present and attuned to the subtle joys around them. Just as rabbits are keenly aware of their surroundings, we too can benefit from paying attention to the nuances of our environment and emotions. Balance is another key aspect of the rabbit's wisdom. Rabbits' lives are a constant interplay between action and stillness. They move swiftly when necessary, but remain perfectly still when observing their surroundings. This duality inspires us to find equilibrium between work and rest, ambition and contentment, or solitude and connection. For those seeking spiritual alignment, the rabbit serves as a guide to embracing simplicity and harmony. Creating moments of stillness in daily routines through meditation, journalings, or quiet reflection can foster a deeper connection to oneself and the universe. Similarly, engaging in acts of kindness and cultivating gratitude can amplify the rabbit's message of abundance and joy. The cultural significance of rabbits extends far and wide. In Chinese mythology, the jade rabbit is a prominent figure associated with the moon goddess Chang'e. This celestial rabbit is believed to pound the elixir of immortality, symbolizing longevity and divine blessings. During the Mid Autumn Festival, the jade rabbit is celebrated as a symbol of familial unity and prosperity. In Native American traditions, rabbits often appear as tricksters or teachers. These stories emphasize the rabbit's intelligence, resourcefulness, and ability to navigate life's challenges with humor and wit. By embodying these qualities, individuals can approach obstacles with creativity and resilience. In Celtic mythology, rabbits were seen as sacred creatures connected to the otherworld. Their burrows were believed to be portals to mystical realms, linking the physical and spiritual worlds. This connection reinforces the idea of rabbits as mediators between different states of existence: life and death, earth and spirit, beginnings and endings. In contemporary times, the symbolic resonance of rabbits continues to inspire people. From literature to art and popular culture, rabbits are depicted as gentle, nurturing figures. The story of Peter Rabbit, for example, teaches lessons about curiosity, courage, and the importance of home. Social media platforms often feature viral videos of rabbits showcasing their playful and affectionate nature. These portrayals remind us of the joy found in simple, everyday moments. Whether through their curious antics or their serene demeanor, rabbits have a way of touching hearts and spreading positivity. Additionally, rabbits' symbolic ties to abundance and fertility resonate with those embarking on new ventures, be it starting a family, launching a business, or pursuing creative aspirations. Their image serves as a gentle reminder to nurture dreams and trust the process of growth. Rabbits, with their delicate presence and profound symbolism, offer valuable insights into harmony, abundance, and mindfulness. Their unexpected visits can be seen as omens of joy, new beginnings, and personal growth. By observing their behaviors and understanding their cultural significance, we can draw inspiration to lead more balanced and fulfilling lives. Whether as spiritual guides, symbols of prosperity, or simply charming creatures, rabbits hold a special place in the tapestry of human experience. Number 9. Honeybees. Honeybees have long been symbols of hard work, cooperation, and prosperity. These remarkable creatures operate within highly organized societies where each member plays a critical role in the hive's success. Their constant activity and dedication are not only vital for their survival, but also serve as an inspiration to humans. Seeing a hive near your home or workplace is often considered a positive omen, reflecting harmony, productivity, and abundance in the surrounding environment. Consider the story of a small business owner named Alex. Alex had been struggling to get his eco-friendly packaging startup off the ground. The business faced numerous challenges: limited funding, stiff competition, and the pressure of meeting sustainability goals. One day, he discovered a honeybee hive nestled in a tree outside his workplace. Initially concerned about the safety of his staff, Alex decided to call a beekeeper to safely relocate the hive. However, before the hive could be moved, something remarkable happened. Within weeks, Alex noticed a sudden uptick in his business. Orders began flooding in, his brand gained recognition, and a local news outlet even featured his story. He couldn't help but draw a connection between the bee's industrious nature and the turnaround in his fortunes. The hive became a symbol of resilience and collaboration, reminding Alex to emulate these qualities in his business approach. Inspired, he began fostering a more cooperative environment among his team and invested in community outreach projects, further solidifying his business's reputation and success. Beyond their symbolic meaning, honeybees play an indispensable role in maintaining ecological balance. They are primary pollinators for countless plant species, contributing to the production of fruits, vegetables, and nuts that sustain human life. The act of pollination is a testament to their industrious spirit. A single bee may visit hundreds of flowers in one trip, ensuring that ecosystems thrive. This ecological role further amplifies their cultural significance. In many traditions, bees are seen as bringers of fortune, not just because of their productivity, but also due to their essential contribution to life's continuity. Protecting bees and their habitats is not only an act of environmental responsibility, but also a way to sustain the prosperity they symbolize. In Buddhist philosophy, bees are often admired for their collective effort, mindfulness, and perseverance. They embody the principle of interconnectedness, where individual actions contribute to a greater good. For example, a worker bee spends its entire life performing tasks that benefit the hive, whether foraging for nectar, tending to the queen, or maintaining the structure of the hive. Despite their short lifespan, bees' contributions are enduring, supporting both their immediate community and the broader environment. This perspective aligns with the Buddhist teaching of right livelihood, one of the elements of the Noble Eightfold Path. Right livelihood emphasizes earning a living through ethical and meaningful work, much like the bees' unwavering dedication to their purpose. By observing bees, we can learn valuable lessons about the importance of persistence, teamwork, and staying mindful in our efforts. These traits are not only essential for achieving material success, but also for spiritual growth and enlightenment. Honeybees hold significant symbolic meaning across various cultures. In ancient Egypt, bees were associated with royalty and the divine, representing order and the sun god Ra. The Romans revered bees for their discipline and productivity, often likening their structured hives to the ideal Roman society. In Hinduism, bees are seen as messengers of the gods, and honey is considered a sacred substance used in rituals. Each of these traditions highlights a different facet of the bee's industrious and harmonious nature, reinforcing their status as symbols of good fortune. The principles we learn from honeybees have practical applications in modern life. For instance, businesses can adopt the bees' collaborative approach to improve teamwork and productivity. Schools and communities can draw inspiration from their efficient communication methods, such as the waggle dance, to foster better coordination. Even urban planners and environmentalists take cues from bees by promoting pollinator-friendly spaces, ensuring that green areas in cities support biodiversity. In personal development, the bees' dedication can inspire individuals to pursue their goals with similar focus and tenacity. Whether it's maintaining a disciplined study schedule, working towards fitness goals, or fostering better relationships, embodying the spirit of the honeybee can lead to significant improvements in one's life. Despite their importance, honeybees face numerous threats in the modern world. Habitat loss, pesticide use, climate change, and diseases have led to a dramatic decline in bee populations globally. This not only endangers their survival, but also jeopardizes the agricultural systems that rely on them. Recognizing their value, many organizations and individuals are working to protect honeybee habitats, promote sustainable farming practices, and raise awareness about their plight. For example, urban beekeeping has become a popular movement in cities worldwide, where rooftop hives not only provide homes for bees, but also educate communities about their importance. By supporting such initiatives, we can help ensure that honeybees continue to thrive and bring their unique form of fortune to the world. Honeybees are more than just industrious insects. They are living symbols of hard work, cooperation, and harmony. Whether viewed through the lens of ecological science, cultural traditions, or spiritual philosophy, their contributions and lessons are profound. Protecting and learning from honeybees can lead to a more sustainable and prosperous future for both humans and the natural world. Just as Alex's story demonstrates, aligning ourselves with the qualities of the honeybee can transform challenges into opportunities, fostering success and fulfillment in all aspects of life. As we've explored, these animals are more than just visitors. They're profound symbols of the universe's way of communicating abundance, transformation, and peace. By embracing their presence and reflecting on their messages, we can align our lives with the positive energies they bring. Take a moment to consider the animals that cross your path. What lessons do they carry? Share your experiences in the comments below, and let's continue this journey of mindfulness together. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned to Buddhist Mindfulness for more inspiring content. Together, let's cultivate an environment that attracts prosperity, peace, and spiritual growth.